everyone. My name is Chantal Broderick, and on behalf of the Fitness Business Podcast, thank you for joining me today as I say a very warm welcome to the founder and CEO of One Fit Stop, Jarron Aizen. Jarron, it is so great to see you.
Thanks, Chantal. Great to see you too.
Hanging out over there in New York City, and we are recording this towards the end of 2020. Can you believe it's December already? I can't quite believe it, but I'm really excited to catch up. And I want to say a big thank you because One Fit Stop has been a partner of the Fitness Business Podcast since 2016. And we've had the opportunity to do many of these catch-ups over the years. But today I'm really looking forward to hearing about where the business is at, educating all of the FBP family all about One Fit Stop. So I thought we would start today's conversation so that you can give us a bit of an overview about the business. And I know that you're going to do a screen share with us for that today. So when you're ready, if you want to pop your screen up and then tell us all about One Fit Stop.
So I'm super excited to share with everyone what we've been up to at One Fit Stop over all these years, and everything that we have been doing and everything that we have been focusing on from a product perspective is hyper-focused on servicing the fitness sector in the boutique world, as well as the traditional big box and gym and health club world. And what we've seen is the pains that everyone has trying to deploy a full suite of tools, meaning not just a billing tool or a scheduling tool or the app tool, but really coming in with all of the pieces of the ecosystem, whether it is marketing automation or a CRM through to nowadays, the digital content that everyone is producing. For us, it is and always been part of our mission to make sure that we are able to bring each of these pieces into a central ecosystem with one support team, not positioned as add-ons or tack-ons that's going to cost you an arm and a leg to create a full ecosystem to run, manage, and help make your business prosper in the fitness sector. And so this is what we call the Fit Stack, and this is what we've been creating over many years with some fantastic customers across the globe that have supported us in our journey.
Excellent. So I have not come across that term before, Fit Stack. So do you want to dive into that in a little bit more detail? Explain exactly what you mean.
So we've come up with this word Fit Stack because of the lack of the industry and the legacy systems that have always existed in the industry solving the problems across all of the arms of the business. You can see here just with the screen share that it is covering multiple parts of your stack. So think about stack as layers in your business. Think about it as all of the pieces from a technology perspective that you need to do everything from top of funnel marketing through to your day-to-day management, through to empowering your members to take those actions in a self-service environment and highly interactive and personalized, and then at the same time get all of those insights and analytics back up top. So the stack that we have created, the Fit Stack, is essentially all of these pieces coming together, dedicated for the fitness industry.
You know, Jarron, as you're talking through this, I was actually thinking about what 2020 has been like with the COVID situation. We've seen a lot of businesses go to a bit of a hybrid model. They stepped into digital for a while. Some have stepped back into their physical location. Where does One Fit Stop kind of fit into that picture moving forward?
So Chantal, I think over COVID, when businesses shut their doors, everyone moved into this digital world very quickly, and they produced on-demand content as well as live streaming. And as I just go to the next slide here, this highlights part of the digital strategies that we help you deploy in your business into the long run. As doors open, as operations, bricks and mortar operations continue to prosper, and we do envisage that not going away anytime soon, how can these digital strategies still be deployed in a meaningful way? And over COVID, we saw businesses, and into the now, we've seen businesses that have still kept selling digital as a standalone product. We've seen businesses who have stopped that altogether and just gone back to the bricks and mortar. And we've seen somewhere in the middle where it's, okay, this fitness plus experience that you have a core gym membership or a boutique membership, and you also then get access to all the boutique classes online or live stream classes. And especially as we transition to a full opening around the world and ease into back to the bricks and mortar, you have to supplement your bricks and mortar strategies with these digital strategies. And so what we think and is the future is going to hold is businesses are going to have to continue to differentiate their services and offer some part of digital in their ecosystem. And that doesn't have to be sold as a standalone, but can also be sold as a value add. And so our goal is to create an omni-channel experience, a one app experience for your members, where it is the same ecosystem where they book their physical classes and the same user experience as to when they book their live streaming classes. And if one day they don't want to go into the facility and they want to do a workout from home, they can go into your workout library and view your on-demand videos. And I think when we go into each of these strategies, this highlights just some of the options with live streaming, whether you're doing two-way or a one-way broadcast, and the pros and cons of each. And when you're looking at your on-demand strategies, multi-level paywalls, and we do also support articles, videos, and recipes, timed content releases for challenges, and a whole other array of on-demand services beyond just video content. And that's in the app and on the web. But I think the most important strategy of them all is using digital to nurture your member journeys. And what that means is you can use the digital multimedia tools like videos, like articles, or any other content that you want to create to target users of specific groups, whether it's users of a particular region, whether it's users that are on an introductory offer or some other part of their journey. And let's say that they were in an introductory offer. How about targeting a whole series of videos which show them all your class types, meet your staff, see the facility and the amenities, and that will ultimately drive people and nurture these prospects to go and purchase and transact against your core services, which is your bricks and mortar services. And so I think in the long run, by providing all three of these core digital strategies, live streaming, on demand, and nurturing opportunities, brands will be able to build digital into their bricks and mortar offerings and use it to nurture and create value added experiences.
So well explained, Jarron. Thank you so much. And I love that nurture process that you've implemented into this life cycle of One Fit Stop. I'm keen to understand, if you were to describe to us the ideal customer that you would work with, who does that person look like? What does that brand look like?
So our ideal customers exist either in the boutique sector or the big box sector, and kind of everything in between. We are servicing everyone from a single location operation through to large 100+ multi-location franchise or corporate businesses with big BI tools and central controls. So, really our focus is in general on the fitness sector. The ideal customer for us are businesses that are looking to centralize their fragmented and complex ecosystem of technologies in their organization. Different support teams for different functions, high costs because they're all add-ons, and you're looking to really bring everything internally with one vendor that is going to nurture you guys and your business to create new opportunities, to create new revenue streams in the long run as well.
So do you want to maybe share with us a couple of the businesses that you work with currently, and maybe also weave in there which countries you're currently operating in?
Some of our businesses that are multi-location businesses are also operational across multiple jurisdictions in multiple countries. So we work with a really fast scaling functional training group called Body Fit Training. They currently have operations in Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, and the United States. And so we've been able to help service their growth through each of these international regions. And then we also work with other, like, let's say, traditional big box brands that offer a hybrid experience, like a class experience, personal training, and traditional check-in and membership management, like UFC gyms, which offer like kind of the full suite of services beyond just, let's say, the boutique world. So with all of our customers, we work almost as quasi-consultants. We listen, we get on site, we hear all their recommendations, and really our customers are leading our product roadmap of where we're taking our technology. And that's how we continually try to stay aligned with the industry and what you guys are wanting on the ground.
It makes perfect sense. So let's talk about the future and what 2021 looks like. Are there any innovations or any product news that you can share with us about next year?
Yeah, definitely. Our big focus next year is sort of in two main buckets. One, we're going to be further enhancing our capabilities to service larger groups with better dashboards and BI tools and control tools across the organization. And then on the other side, we're also looking at further enhancing the member experience with a big community drive. The biggest feedback that we're getting is with the digital and connected fitness world and the lack of people coming into a facility where you can better facilitate human connection, is that the digital world lacks community. And so whilst we have the live streaming, the on-demand and the nurturing pieces, what we want to do next is be able to ignite communities, digital communities that stay loyal to your brand, that refer your brand onwards, and that are awarded and rewarded for doing so. And so this is a big strategy for us into 21, is to create communities that are inside your brand.
I love what you just said. Your mission is to ignite digital communities. I love that feeling. And I think it goes back to that slide that you showed us earlier in that nurture sequence that feeds into the digital and the in-person experience. So Jarron, for the FBP family that are watching our interview today and that are intrigued to know more about One Fit Stop and get you guys in to have a chat, how do they best reach out to you?
The best way to reach out to our friendly faces at One Fit Stop and get to know us and us to get to know you is to go to our website, onefitstop.com, and schedule a time to meet us. And it's a live demonstration. We'll obviously ask a lot of questions about your business, and I'm sure you've got a ton of questions about us as well. But to make sure it's an absolutely perfect fit, we do spend a bit of time getting to know each other, and we'd love to meet you all. So just head to the website, onefitstop.com.
Excellent. Well, Jarron, as always, it's been such a pleasure catching up with you. It's great I feel like I always learn more about the business because you're constantly evolving the business every time we catch up. So thank you so much for joining me today. And we'll make sure that we put those contact details right below the video, right down here, so that everyone can reach out. So Jarron, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks, Chantel.